I thank God for giving me an opportunity to stand in front of you, testifying my God Jesus. As Pastor said, my name is Soumya, and Soumya Praise. My parents are with me, my daughter is with me today, and I'm so glad that God gave me an opportunity in front of them as well to praise His name. So, as Pastor has mentioned, I was born and brought up in a Hindu family, and I was living true Hindu life till the age of 14, and that's because I was born in such a family where they gave a lot of importance to all the rituals and the traditions and the culture. So we in our family ourselves had about 7 god and goddesses of our own, and we used to pay rituals to them, and that is how I was being brought up. But everything that was been happening in my life, till that age, I was completely teenager when my mom found her peace in Jesus Christ because of the life that she was going through, and it was very hard for her to accept such a change in that community that we were living. It's just because it is so hard to convert from one religion to other in India, because people see you as an outcast, as a social outcast. And you will be forsaken from your family, you will be forsaken from your society. And the same problem had struck me as well, because she found her peace because of the trouble, because of the disease that she was going through, and God miraculously opened her eyes to see Jesus' love, and God touched her, and she got saved. And it was very hard for me to accept, because I couldn't see what was happening in her life. And that was again a big problem for my life, that I started living at that age, oppressing her, and it's been 1 year that I've been asking lots of questions to her. What made her change? What is the difference in her life right now? And I've been looking at her and seeing her life, it started shaking me as well, because she was such a person that she moaned about everything and then worry about everything. Now I started that we had lots of problems in our life still, but she had found her peace in her life, and that was something that every time I asked a question, it was answering my questions as well. And because I couldn't accept completely in my mind, I used to oppress her, and she wanted me to attend a camp, and I had in my mind as well that I want to find who Jesus is. And I had lots of problem in my life, that I started thinking myself as a sinner. I know that I had lots of problems in my life at that time, but during the camp I was invited by the God's love. So I was touched by His love. I was asking lots of questions that I have lots of trouble in my life, I have sin in my life, how can God love me? But till then I didn't know a God who can love people. So I had lots of gods and goddesses in our beliefs, but none of those God could love me for the sins, for the troubles, for what I am. But Jesus said that I love you and I need you. And God touched me at that moment when I was praying to Him. And I was asking lots of questions again. And God was touching each and every question to do in my life. And He answered all those prayers. And I accepted Jesus as my personal Savior then. And that was the miracle that God could do in my life. And that changed my attitudes. I started loving myself. I found the peace in my life, and that was a life-changing event in me, and I made a choice to follow Jesus at that age of 15. And now I reached 30, and I could say that I had lots of troubles that I had to go through, but Jesus was with me. His words were so true, and His power was so true in my life, and every trouble that I was going through, His guidance and His word was so enough for me. And I thank God that God placed me today in front of you to testify Him, because I have a testimony to tell you that if you make a choice to follow Jesus, you are not a loser. You have made your life's decisions. And I could say from my life experience that I never had to look back, because God's love was so powerful and so true in my life. And right now I'm here doing my PhD in pharmacy, and I'm close, almost to the end of my studies. And all through the journey of my life, whatever God has been placed, I'm seeing miracles each and every day that God has been revealing to me. And I believe that there is a purpose. And I've been married to a minister. He had his master's in theology as well. And we have only one vision in our life: to be useful and as a useful instrument for Jesus. Because he has been so faithful to me, even when I was not faithful to him. And I want to live a life for him. And I just want to share this testimony with you, that if you are finding anything, any trouble in your life, Jesus is enough for you. He is the stronghold, and if you have that hook on him, he is enough for you till the end of your life. And that is the belief that you want, and that is my testimony till my journey today. Thank you.